starting today's video, I used to live along there, growing up as a kid, as a child. I'm going to take us today on a little walk in this video. We're going up into Sedgley, but I'm going to take you a scenic route. Welcome to the video, Time with Chris. I hope you're all well. Another main road intro. So what I'm going to do, we're going to walk down here, we're going to go that way and have a look at some of the sights. There you go, the sun is out, it's a lovely day. It's a bank holiday is the recording of this. Nice to have you along. So come on, let's go and make another video, shall we? So we're going up into Sedgley. Just on my way now. Down this stretch. As you know, the normal route to Sedgley, I'd normally go sort of up that way into Sedgley. This is Eve Lane. And I wasn't going to do a video today. It's been a bit of a grueler at work the last few days. And I was just going to put my feet up today and just have a little bit of a chill at home. And I decided, you know, come on, let's do a video for the peeps. Covered this a few times in the video before. There we are, Clare's Court houses. Now that used to be the British Queen there. This used to be garage sites, car park. Now there's houses been built in there. And there's one place that survived. There used to be, the Lily Fields used to be further on up. There used to have the Queen. And Parksville Club is still going strong. That's been there for a few years now. And I'm very surprised, I really am, but it's still ticking over, it's still going, and well done Parksville Club. There's the pool, featured on the videos a few times. I will have another walk around the pool. It's nice, relaxing. It's going to be slightly warm today, there's a nice cool breeze. So I shouldn't be sweating too much by the time we get into Sedgley. Okay, so I've done a bit of shade. Here's the wren's nest, the good old wren's nest. I've never seen that before. Now I'm not sure what that is, whether that used to be a little wall, a little path. All the years I've come round here and down here, I've never seen that brickwork before. You learn something every day. That could have been a little wall or something, but I've never seen that there before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little walk up, we'll have a little look at a few bits. The road I'm going to walk up is years and years ago, when I was a lot younger and a lot fitter than I am today. I used to come running most weekends and used to run. Me and my friend used to run up this hill, up into Sedgley, run and walk and run all the way back, so we'd like to do a circuit. Needless to say, folks, if I did that today, I would probably need hospital treatment. Just saying. Right, done a bit of shade because it is rather warm out. There's a good old wren's nest. And over there is the pool. And this is the way I'm going to go. We're going up that way. The pub's over there. The Hungry Horse, the Bramford Arms. Now I think, if I'm right, I'm going to cross over there. Because I think there's only a path on the one side of the road. If I'm right. We'll have a look. Right, I'm going to have to shout because I'm on a main road. This is where I'm going to go. This is where we used to run. I'm not running today. I'm going to walk up this way. And I'm going to have to cross over because, as I thought, there's only enough. There's not any pavement on this side of the road. And I can walk up here. And this is another way to Sedgley. Okay guys, right, if you get down that way, that's where the Birmingham Road is, down that way. Down there's the Birmingham Road. Dudley's in that direction, and Wolverhampton's in that direction. So, there we go. There's part of the stream down there. That actually runs off the field. I've covered a part, you've seen that, and it runs right the way down through into there. And I love it because people are looking at me now, wondering what I'm doing in the cars as they're stopping at the lights. So what I'm going to be doing now is crossing over and going the other side of the road. So here we are guys, I've crossed over because that's where I was walking, and I don't fancy hocking it all the way to Sedgley. I used to run up here, regular as clockwork. I'd be about 14, 15 at the time. Regular have a run up here, and we'd go all the way around and come down Eve Lane, which I've covered on videos before. It's a nice little day. I think it's about 20 yards a day. Off the main road stretch, this has been a nature reserve here, and I've covered. I come that way, along that way, and I went up that way into Sedgley in a past video. Swanbrook Valley. You got bats, birds, rare birds and all sorts if you come over here. And there you go, that's the water Parksall Reservoir, which is the pool. It's all connected in. So all the hustle and bustle guys of the main road, you're just to walk away from a nice little nature reserve. That's where we've come from guys, just down there. And we've still got this little bit to go. As we make our way. certainly plenty of traffic about. And this is another route to Sedgley. If you haven't been round here before, it's another way of going to Sedgley. A bit more noise here. Can't believe I used to run up here. That's a nice house. That is smart, that house. Definitely. Down there is the cottage spring. Down that way. Over there, Parkland House Care Home. Right, just having 5 minutes. This is Mulberry Road, a little bus stop. Like I say, we've come a fair way now up the hill. I should save these videos for the winter, you know. It's a nice day, nice and steady. There's some nice houses. There's some nice houses, and once again the footpath runs out up here, so I've got to cross over. Now I don't know what's down that lane. I've never been down that lane before, so I couldn't tell you, but there's a lane that goes off down in that direction, so I don't know what's down that lane. We're in a bit of breeze here. Whew, that's nice. A little bit of breeze. Right, well, we've got 5 minutes. I could cross over. Sport on. And our way into Sedgley. The road starts to straighten out a little bit now. Going back, the video I did about St James's School, apparently I was a few feet off, as it was pointed out to me. Not that far, a couple of feet. It's further down towards where the medical centre is, down that way. So, I wasn't that far out. The other problem, guys, right? You try and find all photos, information, and it takes you forever and a day, you know, and everything's copyrighted and you know, sometimes it's like people don't return back. Never mind. But thanks to the people that pointed that out to me. Always appreciate it. I don't always get everything right. Right, here we go. Turn the camera back round. That's it, it starts to straighten out a little bit now. We get on the flat. That's that's a nice house. There we go, guys, that's where we've come from. This gentleman is coming up here now. I'm going to cross back over because there's more shade on this side of the road. So if I cross back over, there we go, there's more shade on this side of the road. And over there under the trees. I do think in the UK it's the last week of the 6 weeks holiday. I think some of the children go back next week. It varies, different areas, different schools go back different times. But round here I think it's next week. This is their last week. I used to like going back after the 6 weeks holiday. Ooh. Oh, I used to hate it. And you guarantee, you know, and I'll say this, you can guarantee every time you go back, my first lesson will be maths. Right, there's the young gentleman that was running. Right, got a bit of shade. There's a church over there. That's a church. Yeah. Kids have never noticed that before. Surprisingly, you know, when I'm filming, I notice stuff that for years I've never noticed. I mean, it ain't until I started doing YouTube I realised what a mush I've got on me. Right, so we continue our trek. Up into Sedgley, but I'm going to treat myself to a coffee. Yes, you heard it, folks, I'm going to have me a coffee, and I've got to pop and do some shopping. Ready for tea this evening. My dearest is at home, and she's assigned me to a shopping trip, so I thought while I'm out I might as well do a video as well. I enjoyed that bit of shade. Here we are, some more nature trekking. That's part of the nature reserve I've just showed you. It's bloody lovely out here today. Shade. So now that sign there, which is the back end of it, says welcome to Sedgley. So now we're officially in Sedgley, in the shade. It's just another way, we're showing you how to get into Sedgley, the routes, what's along the routes. Like I say, if you are coming, you're walking, you're going to have to keep to the right hand side of the road. If you're coming up, you keep to the right because there's not a lot of path on the left. So here we are. Definitely on the flat now. And you can go up that way. You cut along this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along. I'm not going to go that way, I'm going to go this way. And you're going to say, why are you on that way, Chris? Because it's quieter. And we have been that way before. There's a few shops along there, and that's it really. It's where the old Gould's record shop used to be. And here's Sedgley. And I've got to pick up a few bits. I'll pick up a few bits and then I'll be back with you on the video. Have a look around Sedgley and see what's going on. See what the bank holiday Monday's like in Sedgley. Here's the churchyard. Now look. Hello. This is Gate Street. And I'm going to cross over here. Right, pop and get me a few bits. I'll be back in a tickle. Right guys, got me a coffee. Just having me 5 minutes in the churchyard, which I featured on videos before, St James's, I think, if I'm right. Just got me been in the local Asda, got me some bits, and just got me a coffee. I've just had a look at the old Concord market, and I can't remember seeing anywhere what it's going to be, what they're going to turn it into, or if you do know, let me know in the comments down below if you don't mind. Right, let's turn the camera around. Here we go, here we are. There's the Iceland over there. The Asda's over there. Lovely staff. Sedgley Asda. Absolutely brilliant staff. Lovely, lovely staff. Like I say, I featured this place a few weeks ago in a video. So I'm going to have me 5. Get my breath back after climbing that hill. And then I'm going to take you back the other way. Okay, so we've come full circle, and I'm going to take you back the other way to what we've just come. And all good fun. Yeah, Captain Fog Brain strikes again. It's actually, guys, All Saints Church, not St James. Oh, excuse me, not St James's. So let's rectify that little fault. It's All Saints Church, not St James's. Brain like a sieve. Brain like a sieve. Right, I'm just going to cut along this alleyway. It's in the shade. There's Sedgley. And the old Concord market's just over there. Sorry, my hands are... And I was just wondering, has anybody on the channel heard what's going to happen, what they're going to do. Yeah, there it is. Just there, look, all boarded up. I was just wondering, has anybody heard? I haven't seen anything or read anything, so I'm not sure. If you have heard, and you know what's going on, let me know in the comments down below. It's been there for some years, the old Concord Market. It's a shame to see it go. Oh well, times change. But there is somewhere that I do want to cover in Sedgley in the near future. There's a cafe just over there. And it always looks really tasty. The coffees and food and stuff, so I've always wanted to go over and have a look. Zanzibar. So have a look, shall I? Okay. So Sedgley down there, so we've come from down there and we're now walking back on ourselves. We're going to go back this way. We've got Limes, Indian cuisine. If you've never been in Limes, pop in. It's alright in Limes, it's a good little place in Limes. And we're going to go back down this way. On the trek back. I'm going to try and keep in the shade. I'll tell you something, guys, it's warm in the sun. It is warm in the sun. There he is up there, look. The sun has got his hat on. It's a pity Chris hadn't, but never mind. The church over there, and this is where we come out earlier. Yeah, so this is where we come out earlier. This is the Dudley Road. That's High Holborn Road just down there. This is now the Dudley Road. That we're on now. That's the Roman Catholic Parish Church of St Chad and All Saints. Once again, guys, I do apologise. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And see if that's a little bit better. You take the mic off and actually hold the microphone like this, because the main road noises. Right guys, this is Coronation Gardens, landscaped by Sedgley, UDC 1953. And this plaque was unveiled on June the 2nd, 2013 to commemorate the 60th year the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1953 there, Coronation Gardens. What I've done, guys, is I've took the mic from round the old collar and held it a little bit closer because we're on the main road. So there you go. It's a bit easy for you to hear me. And if you've watched past videos, you'll probably recognise this street just down here, the Ridgeway. Me and my good friend D to the R took you on a little trek down there a few months ago. That's the Ridgeway. There's the park just there. And littered along here, guys, is the bus stops. This will take you towards Sedgley and Wolverhampton going this way. Going up that way take it to Sedgley, Wolverhampton. Much familiar scenery on the way back, guys. Alright. This house here was practically falling down, you know, guys. And there's people been working on this house. And they really have made a first class job of it. Yeah, it was really falling down, that, guys, our house, and they've really made a first class job of it. I'll tell you one thing about YouTube, I certainly get my steps in. That's one thing, isn't it? Keeps you fit. Also, guys, what I'm going to say is, because it's a bank holiday, it's going to be quite easy for me to jump on the zoo or go down the Black Country Museum again. But on a bank holiday, those places are going to be absolutely chock-a-block. And it's more difficult, you know, putting a camera on when you've got loads of people about, families especially, because not everybody loves a YouTuber. Unfortunately, some people take to having a camera, you know, they'll understand it in some respects, but there we go. There's the number one, Technalwood. That'll take you to Wolverhampton. It's about a 20-minute trek. I'll take you one day. I'll get me a bus pass, and I'll take you on. I'll take you on a trip to Wolverhampton. It's finding the bus station to come back in Wolverhampton. They've changed it all around. Right, guys, there's the furniture place. We've come up that way before, Valley Road, and I did that trek. As you all remember, that used to be an old cinema years gone by, as featured in my past videos. Right. Also familiar with my videos, guys, is Mowden Hill. The wind's picked up a bit. It's blowing all my hair about. Fine chance of that, isn't there? So there we are, guys, Mowden Hill has also featured. I've featured a lot of places in the last few weeks. I've been doing out Stourbridge, Wolverhampton, Dudley. I've been around a bit. I've been around a bit the last few weeks. Castia used to be the old Cottage of Content. Tales I could tell you about the Cottage of Content. I like what they've done there for outside dining. It used to be the car park, got a bit of artificial grass. I like that. They're on Facebook and Instagram. So, nice window boxes there. They haven't. Oh, there's a menu here for you guys like Italian food. And they've covered the prices up, so there's no real prices to be shown. Obviously, probably the prices have changed since this menu was put on the board, guys. I'm not an Italian sort of guy. Indian food's more my forte. But I do know a couple of people that have been here and do enjoy the food. Apparently there is nice food here. So there we go. There's the outside menu. And they've got food hygiene rating of 5. It's very good. A little warning notice, guys, if you're parking. Permit holders only. Otherwise I'll have the tow truck out. Look over the road, there's the old Jolly Crispin. That's been there some years. That's been there some years, the Jolly Crispin. You look back on the history of the Jolly Crispin. Used to be a guest house as well. Handyman stores, that is shut. Don't know what's happened there, but that hasn't been open for a few months. So that is shut. If you want to buy any logs of lye, kiln dried logs up there, look guys. There's a phone number. So if you want to buy any logs, there we go, ready to burn. Which doesn't look like it's open. Which bank holiday? It's not going to be open, is it? Take no notice. I'm having a brain fog day. I just keep forgetting it's bank holiday. Sometimes, you know, I lose track because I'm work with the job I do. I lose track of time. Bank holidays and stuff. When I was in, I don't work in a factory anymore. Most of you, probably a majority of you, will know what I do, where I work. I'm not going to put it over YouTube. A small majority of you will know. But when I worked in a factory, I was doing factory work. I was always on till I knew the bank holidays and all that sort of stuff. And since changing my jobs, I lose track of time. Funny that, isn't it? When I get brain fog. Oh well, it's my age. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Upper Gornal Pensioners Club, it's all screened off. Are they doing it out? Is he going to come back as the Upper Gornal Pensioners Club? Or have they got other plans for it? I don't know. I don't know. That's been all doing for re-renovation work, I suppose. Another church over there, Upper Gornal Methodist Church. So here we are, coming towards St Peter's Church and the shopping quadrant, as I call it, and of course my favourite pub, the Britannia Inn. When I used to drink, I used to love coming here and having a pint in the Britannia Inn. I used to absolutely love it. You know what? I'm going to have me a Coke. I deserve it. I know I've just had me a coffee, but I'm going to have me a Coke. Nice cold Coke. And see how many people's inside the Britannia. Right, sitting in the Britannia. Just grab me a Coke. Can I get it on? No, I'll turn the camera around. There we go. Just grab me a Coke. Because it is rather warm out there. And this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's free. Give the videos a thumbs up. The likes matter. It shows YouTube you love me. I really shouldn't say that because some people just wouldn't like the video then anyway. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. You all take care now. See you later, guys.